Good morning, everyone. Well, before I start, let me tell you, this is none of the keynote speeches you've heard. This is absolutely unorthodox. No style, no stigma, no segment. यहाँ पर किस किस को हिंदी आता आती हिंदी आता आते हाथ उठाइए प्लीज वंडरफुल थैंक यू वो गार्डन गार्डन ही क्या जिसमें माली ना हो वो झगड़ा झगड़ा ही क्या जिसमें गाली ना हो वो ससुराल ससुराल ही क्या जिसमें साली ना हो वो ऑडियंस ऑडियंस ही क्या जिसमें ताली ना हो It's always so good to come back to Christ University. You know, before I get on to the news, how many of you are Gaurakshaks here? Please put your hands up. Please don't shoot me. I love beef burger. Okay. आज मुसीबत में मुझे अपना ये घर लगता है जान आफत में खतरे में मुझे सर लगता है शेर आ जाए मुकाबिल तो कोई बात नहीं शेर आ जाए मुकाबिल तो कोई बात नहीं गाय पीछे से गुजर जाए तो डर लगता है यार तुम सब जर्नलिस्ट होने वाले हो I'm sure all of you are going to be or many of you are going to be or a few of you are going to be journalists. It's quite scary though. Why are you doing this? Or actually I should ask my brethren, why are we doing this? Why are we getting a dog married to a tree? Not just that, you know, earlier when I used to watch news, Doordarshan, it used to be so nice. I used to like this show called Aankho Dekhi, which used to be just about a 15 minutes to 30-minute news. You know, it used to be like, 10 लोग बम ब्लास्ट में मारे गए आज इंडिया मैच जीत गई पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ Today, the nation wants to know what is the national catastrophe? Anil Kumble, what did Virat Kohli? And so on and so forth. But nevertheless, right news is not fake news. Right news is right news without the noise. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to, since I'm opening this talk, I'm here to motivate you all. Mine is an absolute motivational speech. So I've been an anchor, also a motivational speaker. I also run a company called Cincinnati International. We are into event management, public relations, and media solutions. Situated very close by Raheja Arcade, Koramangala, adjoining area of Forum Mall. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk about the art of anchoring. This is very shortly, I'm going to release a book. It's called Auto to Audi, my journey from traveling in auto to Christ. And by the end of it, how to move about in a nice swanky car. Let me also tell you, I was from a very dangerous batch. Even our batch was 2009, 2011. So it was 9/11 and we are not less than any terrorist. That's true, you can check with our respective faculty members also. All right, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, when you come on stage, come like a lion, come like a tiger, arrest your audience. First and foremost, you need to train your voice accordingly. You need to have a well-dressed voice. You need to be able to connect, make eye contact to the person to your extreme left, to the person in the end of the hall. You need to mark your territory. That's very, very important. Like we see in the films, the policeman saying, you are under arrest. It is very, very important to arrest your audience. Let's move to the next one. The power of words, very important. Words can make you, words can break you. During my TED talk at Vellore Institute of Technology, I said the same thing. Words can move mountains. Words can do anything and everything. Words are very, very important. Well, my beginning was quite an interesting one. You can see the big bazaar here. It's around the same area. I used to say buy one, get one free. I used to sell Kanjivaram sarees. I was a big bazaar announcer. And I used to love doing the job. I used to say, Banima, Volkade, Banima, dress material, cotton, synthetic printed. Yes. And then I used to love my job so much that I actually saw some good sales happening. So whatever you do it your best. Do it with the utmost passion and vigor. And trust me, you will succeed. Slowly, but surely, gradually. And of course, very, very important to all of you. Do not lose your ethics, do not lose your principles. Be a lion, I'll tell you. No matter what the economy of the jungle, a lion can never eat grass. It's not pride, it's just who it is. Be a lion in the industry. Do not succumb to becoming a lamb or any of that sort. Okay, what does an MC do? An MC is the heart of the event, stitches the event together and puts on. Well, Chaka's Chai with Abbas is one such show where some of the most prominent personalities of India have been a part of it. Now let me tell you how networking helps you build your net worth. So like I said, your network equals your net worth. Of course, my first stint was with Mr. Azim Premji and of course Ratan Tata, who happened to award me. One gentleman, I must tell you, when you meet legends like this, always make sure that you're able to hold their hand, shake hands with them. Energies play a huge role in it. When you do that, that zeal, the conviction that you bring into yourself, it's absolutely fantastic. I also happened to enjoy the session with Dr. Devi Shetty, of course, again, a Forbes billionaire doctor, Mr. Narayan Murthy, and of course, the Vice President of India, Dr. Hamid Ansari. Rahul Dravid also was one person who never really opens up much about his interviews, but during this time, he was really fun to be with. Chetan Bhagat, yet again, for those of you who love or hate his work, half girlfriend, full girlfriend, so on and so forth. Again, Kapil Sharma. How many of you Kapil Sharma fans out here? Let me tell you, there's a beautiful saying, Neem ka patta kadwa hai. Kapil Sharma is a very nice guy. Very smart people out here, huh? Of course. Shamak Dawar, Anil Kumble, of course, Virat Kohli's favorite coach. Lucky Ali, Rohit Paul, and of course, yeah, one absolutely brilliant guy, I must tell you. You can learn all the wits, cracking jokes, all of that, and of course, you can do it business with Adani. This is the thing about anchoring. If you become an anchor, you get to meet all of them. And of course, network with them. Oh, who doesn't love him? He didn't do anything with me. I was safe. मेरी इज्जत पे उसने हाथ नहीं डाला. Of course. Yeah, this was one such fun session with RCB, with Christopher Henry Gill, and of course, Sanju Baba with the 50 Tola, Saif Ali Khan, Gauss Kohli, and so on and so forth. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now let me tell you something very important. Whatever you do in life, it's very important to build your own brand. No matter what you do. If you're in the hospitality, I must tell you, can we give a huge round of applause to the hospitality team? In the last 10 years, I have hosted over 2,000 events, and let me tell you, so many events, so many colleges, so on and so forth, but nothing beats the hospitality of Christ University. And especially, I'm absolutely impressed with the whole team, Lisa, Selvin, Maria, everyone, absolutely brilliant. I'm sure Kattappa and Bahubali are going to have a great time, especially the creator. I'm so excited for it. SS Rajamouli, really, yeah, brilliant, and hats off to you guys. And again, it's all your networking skills. It's your contacts. It's very important to build your brand, no matter what you do. If you want to be a cricketer, be something, a brand of a Sachin Tendulkar, of a Virat Kohli. If you want to be a businessman, something like a Ratan Tata. If you want to be a doctor, be someone like a Dr. Devi Shetty. No matter what you do, try and be the best in it. Your brand speaks volumes. Build your brand. How many of you love money, want to make a lot of money? Put your hands up. Be honest to God, yeah? We don't want to be, yeah, very good. So, to build your brand, to build money, you need to first build a brand. Once you build your brand, money will follow you. It always happens, log kya kahenge, it's you know, we always see that, log kya kahenge, you know. When I chose to start as an anchor, as a master of ceremonies compere, a lot of people, a lot of my relatives, वो ये क्या करता है? नाचने गाने वाले का काम करता है, ये क्या ये माइक पे बात करता है, बकता है, you know, all of that, so on and so forth. But once you actually start doing well, they will look up to you. They will call you and ask for references for their kids. So irrespective of log kya kahenge, do not care. Do what you want to do. Of course, everyone works hard, no doubt about it. You need to work hard. But most importantly, where hard work ends, your smart work begins. It's very important to be a smart worker. That gives you an edge over the others. Let me tell you this quickly. This is a very interesting story about this guru and this shishya. Okay? This shishya went up to the guru and said, Guru, I really want to be successful. What do I do? The guru takes the shishya into a sea, you know? Not that deep, but shallow, but holds his head and drowns him. Brings him out after a minute. The shishya is trying very hard to breathe. Again, he drowns him down with his head down for about 2 minutes. And then he's trying very hard to breathe, to the extent that he might almost lose his life. Then the guru asks the shishya, how much do you want to breathe? how badly do you want to breathe? The Shishya said, I'd give up anything to breathe right now. I want to live. Then the Guru says, as much as you want to breathe, that much you need to want success. Only then you will be successful, as much as you want to breathe. Of course, Rajnikant, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Now, Madri, your one dialogue, your one line should be equal to over 100 ones. It's very important to also learn simplicity from this man. It's very, very important how to be humble, even though you have the best of success. There's a beautiful saying, झुकता वही है जिसमें जान होती है, झुकता वही है जिसमें जान होती है, अकड़ना मुर्दे की पहचान होती है. No matter what you do in life, always be humble, always be down to earth, and see the beautiful results of people loving you to the most. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's very important to have an idol in your life, or very important to have someone you can always look up to. To me, it's Maula Ali. Please do read or Google Najul Balagha and see the power of Ya Ali Madad. It really defines you. Someone you look up to. To me, it has to be a narrator of the skill of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib. So in your respective field, in your respective chosen one, if you are able to do this, nothing like it. I'd also leave the last 2 to 3 minutes. If you, within my talk, we have left with about 3.5 minutes now. Any of you, if you do have a question, you can kindly raise your hand. I'd love to answer. But yes, one very interesting incident happened to me during my early days at Christ University. It was quite fun though. I happened to meet this very pretty girl, and I was walking along the way, right in the corridor. And I happened to send, just say, hey. She looked back and she said, ना छेड़ किसी लड़की को पाप होगा, तू भी एक दिन किसी लड़की का बाप होगा. Well, I'm quite an Imran Hashmi bhakt. I couldn't be quiet to that. I looked back and said, खुदा करे तेरा कहना सच्चा हो, जो मुझे पप्पा कहे वो तेरा बच्चा हो. So with that, what I'd like to tell you is, no matter what the situation might be, no matter how it might be, take it easy, take it with the flow, take it with a pinch of salt, and always keep it light, always keep it witty, always keep it humorous, because that's when it's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm just left with about 2 minutes. If you do have a question, you can raise your hand. Also, let me also tell you, there was this one time when I opened the floor for questions, somebody asked me about different forms of yoga. Let me tell you, I just said, I'm not Baba Ramdev. So yeah, it's important to ask the right questions. Yeah, is there somebody who uses Patanjali products? You do? Wow, nice. I heard there was a lizard found, but that happened to be a fake news. Okay, how many of you have MC'd or compared ever in your life, any time in your life? Very nice. Let me tell you, it's quite a lucrative career. Okay, you can, if you really are able to do the best of your quality and talent, if you're able to build your brand accordingly, you can really make it big in this industry. For most important, confidence. If you have the right confidence and the right amount of energy, I'm sure you will be able to tread the path forward. So we're left with just about 1.5 minutes. And finally, I'd like to say, never ever settle for complacency. Always try to do something beyond the ordinary. मंजिल से आगे और भी मंजिल तलाश कर, मंजिल से आगे और भी मंजिल तलाश कर, मिल जाए तुझको दरिया समंदर तलाश कर. No matter what you do, it's always one step at a time. And once you lead that, I'm sure you'll be able to reflect your path. And dearest friends, Indians, countrymen, and my dear Christites, I wish you all the best. And it's always nice coming back always to Christ University. I was an outstanding student though. I've been standing out of the class. Yeah. So I wish you again all the best and do well, and God bless you all. Thank you very much. Make love, don't you? Thank you and so much. Thank you.